Hi wholesalers, Josh here. Today we're going to do a quick review video on the TMS-SOL-PERF. The SOL-PERF is latex perforated vinyl with repositionable adhesive. The primary application for this is going to be outdoor windows. That can be stores, even car windows this is rated for. And you're going to get from either 6 months up to even a year we see in some applications depending on the environment. We carry this in both a 70-30 hole pattern, which is the typical one that we'll show you a small sample of. And we also have an 80-20, which is going to have more of a surface area, so you'll see more print and less of the negative space. So one thing that we want to note to look out for is the print might not always look great, but that's usually just the ink in the backer. Once you peel it off the backer, it's going to look awesome. So that's one note that some people will call us about, thinking that the print actually looks bad, but it's actually just a wax backer in the ink. We're going to do a quick application video on this, just showing some tips on applying it and some of the supplies that we would typically use. We'll put a list of all the material and all of the supplies that we used in the end of the video. So we'll see you guys there. We're going to do a quick application sample on this perf. This is how you would typically do it on an outdoor window at any of the vendors that you have. It's going to work the same for all windows. It's always best to trim the print to the inside so you don't have to do trimming after, and it's going to stick better to the glass. So first off, we start off with peeling back a little bit, about an inch or two of the top backer, and you can start with squaring that up to the top corner. Another thing that we use is Action Tac for the rest of it. It helps with trying to reapply it and move it around. It just makes it a lot easier. It's not necessary, but it does help. I'll show you how that works out. So you always want to start off with the top edge dry. Don't use any Action Tac. That's why we start with this. Once you have that started, you pull it back and then just apply a light mist of this on the backer. So once you've got the top applied to it and you've got the spray on the back, you can just start peeling the backer away and applying it. I usually go by hand first, just for a light touch. Make sure you don't have any wrinkles in the upper portion. Once you've got it, a squeegee with some felt so you don't scratch it works to smooth it out into the corners. Make sure you have no wrinkles. Any of the wrinkles will press out with the Action Tac and they'll dry off in usually 10 minutes or so, especially if you're doing it outdoors. So there you go, that's a pretty typical installation using just a squeegee and some Action Tac. You can see that I try to reposition it and it helps lifting it back up. Goes right back down easy. Looks pretty good. Thanks for checking in.